course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
And rude not to. Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Time for the second shot into the first. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in second. The second at Tpc Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Outstanding approach shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. This one's tracking, and that will drop in for birdie. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
The third hole at Tpc Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And in it goes for the par. Currently 1 under for the round. The fourth at Tpc Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
This putt coming up is for birdie. But what a start. This is impressive. And that will take him to 2 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The fifth at Tpc Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt is of 9 feet. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for bogey. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Leading by 3 strokes now. The 6th at Tpc Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Hey, that's a chance. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently sitting in first place. The 7th at Tpc Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Starts off on a good line.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 8th at Tpc Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
Looking really good, this one. And you hold it. What a monster. And that will take him to 4 under. The 9th at Tpc Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Woo, back there, horsey. Nicely done. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The 10th at Tpc Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. And out of the blue like Fu Manchu. Look at this player. Where do they come from?
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This is a good chance. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. Currently in first. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Placement off the tee is required at the Tpc Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Going with the 5-iron here. And here we are with the third shot. "16 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. Bogey putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. This looks to be heading to the green. 11 feet to the cup. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 13th at Tpc Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well struck. 16 feet to the hole. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 14th at Tpc Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. It's got a chance. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 6 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 15th. This one might need to get down a little. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fairway.
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Currently 7.
I think everybody truly loves a good underdog story. Great win, couldn't be happier.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all for now.